Hi, I'm Nolan from HockeyStickMan. Today we're going to be talking about choosing the right stick for you for your playing style and body type, covering kick point, flex, and height. Ranging from youth to senior sticks, there are a lot of key differences to look for, and pro stock sticks have even more selection than retail sticks do, so we're going to help you navigate this process. For each stick category, here's what the player's body specs typically look like. A couple good rules of thumb for any age when choosing a stick is when you're standing flat-footed without skates on, have the stick land somewhere between the bottom of your nose and your chin. When choosing flex, you can start with something that's about half your body weight, and then a kick point usually comes down to player preferences as well as position. An important note to consider is when we talk about height of sticks, we're talking about the shaft length. So you're going to measure from here to the bottom of the blade, not actually where the toe of the blade hits the ground. For each stick category, that's youth, junior, intermediate, and senior, here's what the typical player's body specs look like. When looking for a senior stick, this player is usually going to be about 14 years or older. You're going to be about 5'6" or taller at 140 pounds. And these sticks will measure at about 60 to 66 inches. When looking at intermediate sticks, this player is usually going to be in the age range of 11 to 16. You'll probably be in the height range of 4'6" to 5'5". You could be in the weight range of 110 pounds to 140 pounds. And intermediate sticks typically measure at 56 to 59 inches. When choosing a stick for your kid, you can typically opt for a junior sizing if they're going to be between the ages of 6 to 12. If their height is between 3'9" and 4'9", and if they weigh about 50 to 100 pounds. Junior sticks usually come in at 50 to 54 inches in stick length. If you're shopping for a kid even younger than that, you can shop in youth sizes. These players usually will be less than 7 years old, under 4 foot tall, and less than 60 pounds. These sticks usually come in between 45 and 48 inches in length. With all this information in mind, the next thing to consider is personal preference. If you grew up using stiffer sticks, say a wooden stick or even an aluminum stick, choosing something higher than half your body weight is completely normal. And if you're a young kid or even getting a little bit older and need help flexing down in your stick, choosing something that's under half your body weight is also completely normal. Oftentimes, position will also affect what flex you want to choose. Defensemen might opt for a stiffer flex when they're taking one-timers and slap shots because they're really bearing down and leaning into their shots. Forwards may opt for a little bit whippier stick because they're going to be flying down the wing, taking those quick snapshots and wrist shots, and just want to lean into their stick with ease. Younger players will also benefit from a lower flex rating, possibly lower than the half their body weight, because they don't quite have the strength to lean into their stick like an adult player does. Choosing the height of your stick also comes down to preference. Shorter sticks can be better for control and accuracy on shots and passes, and can also be beneficial to young players because they're practicing their puck control skills. While on the other hand, a longer stick will give you more leverage, giving you more power behind your shot, but you will sacrifice some puck control. The position you play can affect what stick length you opt for. Defensemen may want a longer stick for poke checking and releasing hard shots from the point, while the forward may want a shorter stick for better puck control and stick handling and accuracy on shots taken closer to the net. The next thing to consider is kick point. There are 3 main kick points to choose from, and essentially refers to where the stick is going to flex when you lean down on it. First off, low kick point sticks will flex closer to the blade and create a quick pop, releasing the puck faster than any other kick point. These are typically used by fast forwards who are going to dance around a defenseman and get a quick snapshot off on net. The mid kick point stick is your power stick. This will put a lot of energy in the middle of the stick when you flex down on it and create a little bit slower release but put a ton of power behind your shot. That's why it's typically used by defensemen or even grander type forwards who are really leaning into their shots and shooting further away from the net. Lastly, the hybrid kick point offers the best of both worlds and is usually used by a good two-way player. This kick point essentially refers to where your lower hand is placed. So if your hand's a little bit lower and you're taking a quick snapshot, you're going to get that quick release of a low kick point. But if you're loading up for a slap shot or even a wrist shot, you're going to get that power behind your shot as well. So it just tailors to where your hand is placed and what type of shot you're taking. Overall, these are just basic rules to follow because personal preference plays a role and you never really know what works for you until you try it. At HockeyStickMan, we sell pro stock sticks that have a ton of different customizations. So if you're ready to start shopping, check us out because we also have the best prices on the internet. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, as well as follow us on our social channels. If you want more information on this subject, check out our blog post link below and stay tuned for more content.